everybody. This is Black Jeep Girl, and I just wanted to make a video to talk about some stuff. And I don't know, I just thought of this. I was walking with my drink in my hand. I'll try to keep it brief, at least for this time. Maybe I'll make the rest at home, or maybe I'll make it another day. I was just thinking about how you can get into other things. There's lots of apps to get on your phone. Games and things that help you while you're driving. GPSs and stuff. I mean, lots of stuff. And I was just thinking how I was listening to this radio show today, and they were talking about turning technology into a better thing than what it is. A fallen world, technology has fallen, but we can use it for good things. I was just looking at some scarves, by the way, so if you want to see. Anyway, so now that I've coughed over everything, I guess I'm going to walk out. By the way, I'm in TJ Maxx. Here's my boots that my mom got me. Aren't they cute? But anyway, they were talking about technology and wanting to introduce it, if you even introduce it to your children. Well, you know, I just went in real quick to look at the skies. Look at this, how beautiful. But at the same time, it's hard to get through because it's icy. Can't write well with my left hand. My hand's gonna be so cool. Look at this beautiful stuff here, and the snow, and now my hand's gonna be cold. Look at this beautiful tree. Well, I think I pointed it out in another video, but I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I feel like I'm not as out of breath as I usually am. What do you think? Jesus can do anything. Oh, I'm sorry. He was talking about whether to give kids smartphones and other technology, and when to give them, or if to give them, and what to do if you give them, and so on and so forth. He was talking about technology being fallen because our world is fallen and stuff like that, which, you know, I agree with. I mean, my aunt told me one time that she felt like computers and stuff were evil and, you know, satanic, and I pretty much kind of agree with her now. Honestly, I really pretty much agree with her because, well, sorry, sir. Because, well, oh, I'm so glad you have a basket. I couldn't find one over there. Thank you. It's crazy crowded in here. I think about technology. I mean, really, I use it for lots of things. And I'm just grocery shopping, in case you couldn't tell. Well, I'm not grocery shopping yet, but I'm in here. So, well, I just was thinking, there's lots of things you can do on the phone. Like play games, use a GPS, find out when your bus is coming, talk to your friend with your voice or text. But I really think, honestly, like he was talking about giving kids clothes. I like these drinks. They're little, like, they taste sort of like applesauce, but they have different things in them. Oh, where's all the other drinks? That's all? I guess that's it then. They usually have 2 different kinds, but they only have 1 today, and they don't have that many. I also like to get these things that have apples and caramel, and they're really good. And I'm just going to grab a couple of these. Sweet apples and caramel. Yeah, I'll just grab a couple. Hopefully these will be good. I grabbed some before and I accidentally let them be out of the bag too long. Oh, these have green apples. I'd rather have these, but they only have 1 container of them. So, I just wanted to tell you that, you know, as far as technology goes, I don't know if I'd want to give my children access to a smartphone. If I had children, I don't think that I would want them to have access to technology like smartphones, computers. Yeah, because I think it would help them with their homework. But I would have a set time, I think. This is what I think. I'm not a parent. People can say, well, you're not a parent. You don't know what it's like to be a parent. Blah, blah, blah. But honestly, I don't know that I can have kids. And I know God could allow me to have children. I have had a lot of hormonal problems throughout my life. When there was a last check on my abdomen and some other places for to look at my organs, my kidneys and stuff, my uterus was looking pretty bad. I'm just going to put some bananas down here. I think that, hello. What is it? Oh no, thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Yeah. That's so sweet. That lady wanted me to try sushi, but I don't eat sushi, but if I did, I would try it. Oh well, it was nice of her. She had such a smiley face. Let's say that I did have kids. I don't know that I would want to. See if there's anything I actually want. I don't think I would allow them to have phones. Like I said, they might be able to have a cheaper phone, which they could text and call. I don't think that I would allow them to have one that has the internet. You might be thinking, you're being unreasonable. You're being la-di-da-da. And by the way, I'm in my 40s. But I'm just saying that I'm not somebody who doesn't have much experience in the world. True, I could have more experience in lots of things. But, I don't know, I just feel like it's a dangerous thing. The computer is a dangerous thing too, but it would be in a room like the kitchen or something like that, and it would not be where they could get in their bedroom and do it. I think having a phone where they can talk on and text would be fine, because sometimes your phone is really low and you could just say, Mom, I'm in such and such town, I'm on such and such street, I need you to pick me up, I'll be here waiting at such and such place. And then boom, it might go dead, you know. So I could see that, but at the same time, how did people get around and do things in other times before there were cell phones? You know what I'm saying? There's obviously, it's attached to our hip. I'm just saying, just think about it. I mean, kids have access to things that are way beyond what they should be even touching, using, experiencing. I just think that it's the best thing for kids is to have limited access on the phone. So I would get them a cheaper phone. And if I was going to get them a phone, I would get them one of those flip phones that they can't do a whole lot with. You know what I'm saying? I can't see what it is, so I'll just go up to the front, and hopefully there'll be something there. If not, I'll just grab some somewhere else. I think they sell them at this place I go to, this restaurant. So yeah. Anyway, you know, I think that's a good thing to be wise in all things, to have wisdom, to have, you know, to ask God to give you a sense of, is this something I should do? Is that something? There's another word for that, but I can't think what it is. Just ask God to give you wisdom. And I think that we're putting a lot of responsibility on things that our children are not ready for yet. And I say our nephew, niece, cousin, if you have a child in your family, you're babysitting them or whatever, just walking down through the frozen aisle. Yeah. So, you know what? All I can say is to just just be wise. And there's a word, I can't think what it is. I wish I could remember what it is. But anyway, I'll try to put it in here if I can remember. Like God will just tell you, this thing is not what you think it is, or whatever. So anyway, I've gone off on a tangent. I'm sorry. It's just I'm trying. You know, I had this on my mind. You know, and what's more about, you know, technology. We can really get stuck on technology and get really away from the Word. And that happens to me a lot of times. I'm like, okay, you know, I'll read the Bible for a little while, and then I read a few verses, and then I go play a game. Anyway, so I guess this is a twofold video. Maybe I'll put this in one video. You know what I mean? Anyway, so technology as a whole, just like other things, we have to be careful, and we cannot just take for granted, like, oh, I'm on my phone, I'll read my Bible in 10 minutes, I'll play this game, because an hour later you could be like, oh, whoops, you know what I mean? I do confess that I use my phone a lot, but the thing is that I'm trying to say is, well, they have this blocked off, so I'm going to go through. I know. If I had it like a little bit farther over, I'd have to go through another aisle. I just want to get some lip balm. YouTube can take over. your life. You can sit there and literally watch videos for hours and hours at a time. I'm not saying, hey, me, I never do that. I'm just saying that it's really true. I mean, think about when you were a kid. If you were born in the 70s, 80s, 60s, 50s, before there were, before the internet, you went outside and played, maybe even the 90s, part of the 90s, or the late 80s. You'd go outside, and you'd play and imagine and stuff like that. Now, nobody knows how to do that, really, do they? It has to be in front of them.
Bakery, please take the call holding on line 1.
I wanted some cold medicine, a specific type. But I just don't see it anywhere. I don't know where it is. We can be pulled away from the Bible if we let if all the little things on the phone. Just like how people used to make jokes about grounding kids and putting them in their bedroom. It was no fun because they had all their electronics and stuff. So the only way it wouldn't be fun is if you took away their stuff. But I don't know, guys. I'm sorry, this video is not very well organized, and that's my fault because I didn't pray first. I prayed after I worked on it a little bit, but it's supposed to be the Lord, not me. Why does anybody have this kind of medicine I'm looking for? I see lots of the same medicines I saw at another store, but this one, I can't find it. I wanted to get it because I thought it would help. It's supposed to help you to not get sick. Okay, well, you know what? I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. So let me look for the next thing. Oh, you know what? I wanted to get a cleaning product. Let me run and look for it. I wonder if I can find it. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. This is what you get for not remembering things or writing down a list. I had this in my head. I guess the Lord was trying to remind me. Talking about keeping kids away from or letting them have some access to technology or whatever you want to do. But then thinking about yourself. Do you have very good self-control when it comes to the phone? Probably a lot of us are shaking our heads saying, no, I don't. Okay, here it is. Okay, I need to get this cleaning product. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Okay, hopefully I can get this and catch the bus. This gave me a little bit more to do, so think about yourself. Are you good at self-control? Are you good at keeping yourself in the Word and not on games? That's my question to you. And think about letting a 6th grader, this is what they were talking about today, a 6th grader using smartphone. Think about it. If an adult cannot have self-control when it comes to their phone or anything like that, how can any elementary age student or even junior high and teenagers? Okay, here's what I wanted. Yes. Okay. I needed this good stuff for my bathtub because I need to clean my bathtub. Well, I'll grab one of these. See which one? Okay, I'll go with this. This will work. Get me a scrub brush. So, what I'm saying is, this is kind of a good thing to think about together. Please, God, help us. Help me to make the best of this. I think this is a good video. See, I almost ran into that guy because I was talking half-mindedly. I wasn't really looking around. I was walking around without really thinking where I was going. I wanted to get some lip balm, but I'll get it somewhere else, I guess. I just want to let you know to think about it. If you can't control yourself, if you have to have your phone with you all the time and check this and check that, check Facebook and this and that, how do you expect a 6th grader to do that? People are throwing them in their kids' faces, in my opinion, way too early. I think that it's better to wait. Maybe just give them a phone that has no internet access or very limited access. And just think to yourself, how much self-control do I have when it comes to my phone? And how much self-control would my child have? Or someone you're looking after, let's say your nephew or your niece, they're with you now. Just think about it. I'm just asking you to think about it. Hi guys, I'm back. I finished getting my stuff. I have my bag of foods that I got. My grocery bag full of groceries, and I have my grocery bag full of two things. A scrub brush and cleanser. I feel like I need some heavy duty cleanser for my bathtub. Okay, well I'll talk to you guys later, but I can honestly say that I've put games before God's Word. I've put sleep before God's Word. I've put playing on the computer, whatever I was going to do, surf the net, watch YouTube. I was just thinking, we expect our children to be able to deal with this stuff wisely, but are we dealing with it wisely? And when I say our children, I mean those we're close to, if we're a teacher you work with, if you're a counselor, if you're an aunt, uncle, grandpa, grandma, mom, dad, especially, of course, but others too. Pastors, like all these people can have influences on your kids. But I'm just saying, we may expect those that are minors to be able to deal with cell phones wisely. But are we dealing with them wisely? What are the things are we looking at on there? What things are we listening to on there? What things are we paying more attention to than the Word? Can we say in our hearts for sure that the Word is number one? Even if you're not on the phone, we could put TV before the Word, computer before the Word. I'm just trying to think of a way to talk to you that will help you. And me, I could think about it too. But I appreciate you praying for me, and pray that I could lose some weight, because I've gained weight since the end of 2014, like October 2014, and I can't seem to lose it. Okay, bye. God bless you, bye.